Hello.
Hello. Great to see you. It's Mr. Tim.
And I'm Finn.
Man, it's great to see you, Tiny Disciples. We're going to do a little bit of songs today. As always, we're hoping you're having a great week. The first song that we're going to do is called 10 Little Angels. It's going to involve counting, so I'm going to need you to start thinking, okay? We're going to start off with 1 little, 2 little, 3 little angels, 4 little, 5 little, 6, 7 little, 8 little, 9, 10 little angels singing to God. Very good. And then we're going to go backwards, and we're going to do it a little bit faster after that as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get it. Let's see that first angel in the air. All right. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little angels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little angels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little angels, 10 little angels singing to God.
Backwards.
10 little, 9 little, 8 little angel, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little angel, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little angel, 1 little angel singing to God.
Faster.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little angels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little angels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little angels, 10 little angels singing to God.
Backwards.
10 little, 9 little, 8 little angels, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little angels, 1 little angel singing to God. That was hilarious. I hope you and your family could try that and maybe do a little bit better than Finn and I did. So for this next song, I'm going to put him over here so I don't hit him with this headstock. This is called Come and Go With Me to My Father's House, where there's joy, joy, joy. A house. Right now, churches, we're not all going to church right now, so we're celebrating at home. That's still where we are together. We are praying together in the presence of God. So the hand motions are not a whole lot, but it's come and go with me to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. You know, I love that joy. Joy is so wonderful in our lives with God. And then the next part of it is going to be Jesus is the way. So we're going to do Jesus, sign language for Jesus. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. That's right, Finn. So we'll start off with the come and go with me to my Father's house, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Come and go with me to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. All right, we're going to do all that again. So it's going to be come and go with me. Just watch Finn, all right? Come and go with me to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Come and go with me to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, to my Father's house, to my Father's house. Jesus is the way to my Father's house, where there's joy, joy, joy. The joys one more time, where there's joy, joy, joy. Yeah, all right. So I tell you what, we're going to take a little break. You're going to get to watch some amazing, awesome stuff. So we will see you on the other side of that, all right? See you in a little bit.
Bye.
This is a reading from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 14, verses 22 through 33. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into a boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. After he had dismissed them, he went on the mountain by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone. The boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking into the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said. Then Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came towards Jesus. But when he saw the wind, Peter was afraid and began to sink. He cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat began to worship him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God."
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. So we just read and heard an amazing story out of Matthew chapter 14. It was the story where Jesus walked on the water in front of the disciples. So what do you think you would do, Emma, if you saw someone walking on water in the middle of a storm? What do you think? How would you feel?
I would have felt nervous like it was a ghost.
Nervous like it was ghost. That's exactly what happened to the disciples. It scared them when they saw Jesus walking on the water. They thought it was a ghost, right? And then Peter wanted to walk on the water just like Jesus, but he got scared. And what happened when he got scared? He started to sink, right? So after he started to sink, Jesus helped him out, right? And he helped him get across the water. And just like any of Jesus's parables, this is an actual story, but just like any of his stories, this is teaching us something amazing. That, of course, all of us want to live and be just like Jesus, right? That's what we try to do every day, is be the best version. It is impossible, because nobody can be Jesus. But we try really hard to live like he did, right?
We
As
live
Christians,
like us.
like us. But we try to make good choices and be the best versions of ourselves. And we fail sometimes, right? We make bad choices. The important thing that Jesus is teaching us in this story is it doesn't matter what we do. Jesus is always there to help us out, right? When we get scared or when we make a mistake, he is always there to help us through it, right? And so just remember that there are times in your life that you'll get scared and you won't know what to do. And just remember, you've always got Jesus there to help you out, just like he did with Peter when he helped Peter from sinking. And that is the amazing part about our relationship with God and Jesus, right? It's always nice to know that someone's there taking care of us, right? Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoy the rest of the lesson, and we will see you again next Sunday. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hey, welcome back. Hope you have been enjoying this. It's so much fun doing these with you. I hope that you're enjoying it. I hope that you are participating. Remember, anytime that we sing a song about God, it's also a prayer. It's like a double whammy. You get to pray and sing and have fun at the same time. So this song is called Deep and Wide. And I'm going to have Finn to show you the hand motions for deep. One hand as high as you can go and one as low. And then wide, deep and wide. Like that, that's right. There is a fountain flowing deep and wide. And then it's going to switch to
Wide and deep.
That is right. That is right. So hopefully you can go along. So we'll start it off with the deep and the wide. All right, going from the top to bottom. So are you ready, Finn?
Yes.
All right. Deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. All right, we're going to switch to
Wide and deep.
That's right. Wide and deep, wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep, wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. There's a fountain. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. There's a fountain. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. do it all over again. This time we're going to start off again with the deep and wide. Here we go. Deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep. Wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. There's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Yeah, all right. So the next one we're going to do is going to require a lot of movement. Are you up for it?
Yes.
All right. It's going to say, I'm in. We always start off, pretend there's an imaginary line in front of you. And when we say, I'm in, you jump over it. And then when you say, I'm out, you jump back. I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down. I'm happy all the time. And then the coolest part of it is, I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin, I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. Are you ready? I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin, I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. Again! I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin, I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. One more time. I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin, I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time. I'm happy all the time. Woo! Oh my God, that wore me out. You're still probably ready for more, aren't you?
Yep.
So look, I hope you have the best week. We both hope you have the best week. We want you to know everybody at Prince of Peace is thinking about you. We are praying for you. Hope you're praying for us. And I want you to know, Finn, you go ahead and take it.
Remember to wash your hands.
That's right, wash your hands and say your prayers. Prayers keep you going, I promise you. Look, have a great one. We will see you next time, okay? I'm in, I'm out, I'm up, I'm down, I'm happy all the time.
Bye. Okay, I think it's off.
All right, great. Well, let's head home.
Remember your mask.
Oh, yeah, the mask. You got it. Thank you.